What's going on, YouTube? This is just a real quick comparison between master cylinders that I purchased for my GSXR 750 and my experience between the Gale Speed 19mm VRD brake master cylinder and the Brembo 19 RCS brake master cylinder. Starting off with the Gale Speed, it's a lot more expensive, $450 versus the Brembo, which is $295. And supposedly on Cycle Gear's website, it has a picture of this reservoir clamp that's part of where it would clip on. That's not what you're going to get, unfortunately. It's advertised in... It's in every one of the pictures on their website. I told Cycle Gear about this. I told them that's not what I got, and that's an issue because I bought this master cylinder with a Gale Speed brake fluid reservoir and some tubing. So I thought those are the three things I needed. That's not the case. So it doesn't come with this clamp. Second, they actually drop ship the master cylinder from a different company in California that you get shipped straight from that company. And when I looked up on their website to see the comparison, it's $75 cheaper to get it from them. They advertise it correctly because it doesn't have pictures of this reservoir clamp, and that just really bothered me. I'm sure that would bother anybody else if you were slowly figuring that out. So I hope this helps you avoid a similar situation. Seeing as how I didn't have the reservoir clamp, I needed to get this Graves Motorsport low-profile front brake reservoir mount. That's what they, recommended. That's what I'm supposed to get to make this work. And at this point, I had already taken apart everything on my bike, so it's inoperable at this point. And I couldn't put everything back together without some way to mount the reservoir, right? So I go a little bit further and try to put it, on the bike as much as I can. It doesn't really fit with the factory clip-ons on a Suzuki GSXR. Not like a snug, good fit. It just wasn't going well. Also, this kit only comes with a single banjo bolt, so if you have upgraded stainless steel brake lines and you have a double banjo bolt on your bike, you want to make sure that that banjo bolt that's already installed is going to work with this master cylinder, because they're not going to give you a double banjo bolt, which I thought was kind of weird, but whatever. So long story short, I wasn't happy with the Gale Speed. The build quality, it looks great, don't get me wrong. It looks really nice. It felt really nice, but all these little things I was done at that point. Returned everything to Cycle Gear, the master cylinder, the Gale Speed fluid reservoir, and the hosing that I bought. And kind of that same night rushed to buy a Brembo. So anyway, I went with the Brembo 19 RCS brake master cylinder. I was kind of rushed. If I was paying attention, I would have gone with the Corsa Corda model for $375. A little bit more, but I think it's pretty comparable to the Gale Speed that I bought previously. But that's okay. I'm super happy that I upgraded the master cylinder, definitely. It's just, it's better brake feel. I thought that was kind of BS. A lot of people said it, and when I upgraded, my brake line stainless, I don't know, I couldn't tell a huge difference. But now that I have upgraded the master cylinder, yeah, I believe there's a massive difference on the brakes. I think it's well worth it. Especially if you're going to do it yourself, it's well worth it. And I wouldn't hesitate to buy the Brembo again. So I bought the Brembo kit, and I bought the Brembo brake reservoir mounting kit. Had it like shipped next day, and it got here. I installed it, super easy. Everything fit better. I had a little bit of trouble with the stainless brake lines, just trying to torque the double banjo bolt in and keep them from just pressing against the front fork. But I got it to work, thankfully. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, Brembo is the better buy. So a couple more things about the Brembo. It does come with a brake light switch, which Gale Speed did not come with one. That's just another purchase that you had to make, you know, from Gale Speed. Just another way to get even more from you, right? So I didn't see a lot of information about this online, but what I did was I cut off the switch of the old master cylinder, which was a Nissan. That's what came with it. And I cut off the connectors that came with the brake light switch on the Brembo, and I just got some butt connectors that I had laying around and spliced them together. Before I actually, you know, crimped the connector and put some flame on it for the heat shrink, I made sure that it worked and that I had the wires put in the right way. Then I crimped it, heated it up, just got some electrical tape just kind of holding it in. It's not the prettiest thing, but it was super easy to just do that instead of trying to, you know, put the pins directly into the, well, I don't even know where they go because I didn't bother getting that far, but I think the right way, or the way Brembo intended it to be done, was under the gas tank. Here you would have to lift it up and, you know, plug the pins into, I don't know, some circuitry or ECU or something. Not really sure. Like I said, I couldn't find much about it, and that was the easy fix for me, is just splicing the old wires in. There is also a little screw here. You can't really see it, but this little guy just pops off. It just snaps in, snaps off, and there's just a little flathead screw inside the front here to go from 20 to 18 millimeters for your brake feel, whatever that means. Not real positive what the benefit is, either or. I just know that I liked the feel of 20 better. I believe it was 20, maybe it was 18. I think it's 18. When it's on 20, this will turn red. 18 is just the black right there. I think it's a shorter pull distance is what it is. I'm pretty positive that's it anyway. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else for this guy. Hope this helps someone make a decision, or even if it's just, you know, the electrical switch. That was a big one for me. I didn't want to just start cutting wires out before I knew what the hell was going on. So everything worked out though. Thank God. I did not want to have to try and take this into a mechanic or something. That would have sucked. So good luck, guys.